Right, it seems the government are trying to bump me off, they're trying to hit me off, and they're trying to get rid of me very, very quickly. They're getting really fucking nasty about it. Right, so last night there was burning issues. I took a Lazepam tablet last night, or whatever it's called, Lorazepam, and I fell asleep a bit earlier than usual, because I had the same sort of feelings of being mildly stoned. I lost the recordings on this, somehow it got deleted off. But it's been a very, very fucking nasty day for setups, which is all documented on another video, which I did as a prayer documentary, including it in that. So, to save me redoing it, because I can't, there's going to be like hundreds of things I mentioned that are lost, but there's not much I can do about it, because I can't remember what it all is. And if we go back to this morning, I did lose 16 sheets, which I lost my temper over, of all this fucking setup and problems and construction force around me. Well, the main setup of today, as you can hear now, I've got an itchy bum hole. In fact, hang on. There's a loud bike tying to an erection. So, basically the government are trying to tell me that you're really supposed to be high up over a bike. To cut a long story short, as I was walking out, straight away as I was walking out, go past National Tyres, they angled a car to go right into me, to smash me up. Trying to beat me going into the drive, so he went to cross me in front of my legs, literally less than a couple of fuck's sake, inches, or he could have cut my legs off. He didn't know what to do, so he went to stop suddenly. He skidded. He said sorry. Then there's a load of sexual cars, black and blue, fucking sick, white and gun shaped, knife shaped, just absolutely fucking giving it some, with some force control against me. Roughly about 200 cars, 90% I think it is, roughly. I do record there being about 5 cars in the 200, or just over maybe 10 at a push, but the rest set up in a constructive way. So then I get on the bus. There's coughing and sneezing in my face, bikes to erections, 3-wheel bikes in my direction, and Crow telling me to fuck people that raped me as a child as well. This is all mentioned, but I've lost the information. So basically, on the bus, to cut a long story short, regarding the setups, it's black and blue sick, sexual car, motorbike, gun looking, wording on vehicles to say you're fucking sick or we're ripping you to pieces, putting monster cars in my way, just fucking giving it some big time. And I mean fucking giving it some. I don't mean gently giving it, I mean fucking nastily giving it some. So, why they get away with trying to fucking torture me with this spiteful action? This bit's interesting. It's not aimed at me, but I will mention this bit. There's a picture of Donald Trump, I think that's the president's name, in the United States. And there was a gunpoint van that followed that. So straight after the newspaper that I saw being in someone's car with Donald Trump on it, they had the gunpoint van and cheering van and laughing. Right, I'm in the graveyard and being fucking pushed about with a catalytic converter like all the other setups today, because I'm trying to say what I want to say with all the setups that have been occurring. So obviously the government forced me off the bus service at North Cadbury. So what happened there was, but firstly, there was 3 vehicles on the road to try and attempt murder by crashing the bus I was on. So you had this first one, which is, I can't remember if I mentioned it now because I had to stop the recording, but you came to the roundabout and there was a car trying to smash right into the bus that I was on, and the driver hit the roof, and then the driver got very irritated because there was 3 more attempts to bump me off by crashing cars into the bus that I was on, amongst trying to hit everyone else off that are on that fucking bus. So obviously the government wanted, now Labour's in power, what we need to do is we need to destroy it. That's what Tony Blair said when he was in power. The king, quite simply, is dead, is another phrase that Tony Blair was using. So they're going back to their Labour fucking attitude of fucking sell-ups. However, they were doing this 6 weeks before they got in power, when all this action was increased. They're doing it through when Conservatives were in power, but when Labour's in power, they start introducing stuff like Fathers for Justice suggestions and started taking the piss in that sort of way. And that's what they've been doing. There's actually been bringing Amy Weston up for a pastime, even before Labour got in power. But they won't fucking stop it, these little bastards. So I got off at North Cadbury. I went to do a prayer documentary in the church, and obviously the government are trying to hit me off. So we had black and blue car, black sexual car, blue sexual car. And as always, I've already mentioned this on the other documentary, but I'll give it you in brief on this one so you've got some idea in case you haven't watched the other documentary. They tie I'm a lookalike to someone who sexually abused me as a child tying to an erection. 2 babies bounced about in a sling after that. Make love, not war top. Age is just a number, as love that counts top. Over 50 is too old and under 50 is fine. I can't remember the exact wording for that t-shirt. All new t-shirts, and take into account in just over 5 years time I'll be that age anyway. So the government want me off. They want to take the piss in that way. Anyway, there's loads of setups, boners on the motorbikes to erections and whatever. You'd have to go on that video, but it'd be better because I can't remember the exact. At the time when I mentioned it, I had the exact order and the exact threat, the exact problems that occurred, but now I've forgotten. So basically they were doing that. When I got on the bus, I went to go on to Castle Kerry. And as I went to Castle Kerry, the government had been trying to hit me off. So firstly, there's coughing and sneezing in my direction on one side of the road and started cars. There's one started car on the other side of the road. As I go to cross, they angle a car to smash right into me and I nearly get hit. Just by turning my head, not fucking doing nothing at all. And I hardly even moved my foot. And so yeah, they did that. Then similar again when I tried to avoid being choked out by a catalytic converter by started cars. So they did it once again as I try and cross, keep me on that side of the road for someone to cough in my face. Then there's someone that's coughing, so I decide to cross over and they time someone to smash into me, literally inches away, once again trying to hit me off, trying to knock me off. So I nearly lose my temper, and then there's some rough people after that. Then after that, I got it written down because I got the sheet handy. Hang on, just give you the information. So, blue sexual, white sex on blue, white, black and blue, black, grey, white, grey timed, black and blue, white, sexual with light on. 6 started cars and 1 started van. Choked by catalytic converter control, try and cross. As I crossed, car ran right over to fucking try and smash into me, unexpectedly and in a blind spot. Cell call at me, started van, coughed up, black sexual car, trying to hit me. A bearded bastard in the car shouts at me. A car trying to hit me yet again, I forgot about that one. Keep me, and trying to keep me on the same side of the road. Fucking said, or something like that. Someone says, "Sick cunt, not supposed to be here," from a car window as he passes me. Grey sexual car, learner car, monster car my way, then another monster car, and then going back as I cross, a monster car, while a bearded person in a Wessex water van or similar type van photographs me, and I do get a picture of the van to get the registration plate. The registration plate of this van is HG72BBF. So yeah, this is a bearded type person, and obviously he's photographed me. Then I pass a couple of people giving me some threats. Then as I cross the road, there's a car timed out of a fucking car, out of a drive, reversing out at speed, tried to smash me up. So it just skims my leg. I don't break my trousers, there's no marks on the trousers, but it did skim my leg. I cross back over. As I cross over, there's a car that stops me crossing, stopping me, and so I didn't see it, so I tried to avoid getting hit because that's trying to hit me. And then when I did get across, there's a bike rammed into my penis, and then obviously I'm forced back into the road because the car's reversing out the next house on that side of the road before I end up walking to where I am now via being choked by a catalytic converter and about 70 cars of a moderate setup. Right, it's very rare going to graffiti, and I only do it when it's very necessary, because I don't want to get in trouble. But the government are just trying to hit me off again. They literally tried slamming a car to smash right into me. So it's ended up with me writing government hit off. So I wrote GOV and hit off. Only a small writing, but obviously they got to stop it. They got to fucking stop it. They're trying to knock me off. You also got to take into account I'm slightly more dozier than usual because I've been taking medication for 2 days. This is a stronger medication that I'm on. It's called Lazarapam, and it makes you slightly feel like you're slightly stoned. It chills you out. Well, it chills you out, yeah, but when they're fucking hammering the force at you, as malicious as they can fucking set it up against you, even when you're on medication, you know, you can get very fucking irritated by it. So, yeah, I'm very annoyed by that. And it does give you a bit of breathing problems, I've noticed. I've taken it 2 days in a row, this specific one. Lorazepam, that's the name of it. I've forgotten the name of it. Yeah, so the government are trying to knock me off. So what happened was, as I came out of Cemetery Gates, I went to walk across, and suddenly a fucking car was swerved into me unexpectedly. In a sly way, but it was done sly because I didn't see anyone. and has sort of had to move across onto my side because there's movement control on the path on the other side, if you get what I'm saying. So I've been choked by catalytic converter as well, which is knocking my senses because I'm trying to get breath, and obviously the evil bastards would just not stop it. You can just about make it out, that's the same bike I'm going to mention in a minute. Right, so there's another gunpoint van, a white car, a Trump car, cheering van, black and blue, sexual car, grey, white, black and fucking blue, sexual car, red, white, black mixed with red. Penis shoots up some motorbike time, stab him with a knife, said. Stab a fucking knife in him, same person or something like that. Red gun looking car times as I try and take a picture of an old fashioned signpost. Penis shoots up to that loud bike you just heard. All that in just a matter of just under 5 minutes, believe it or not. And then you had about 50 to 70 cars as well, mostly black, sick, black and blue, fucking, you know, you name it. Right, penis shoots up to 9 times loud bike, Eagle plant lorry, knife and kill sticker in a car. And then on a car seat, while passing at traffic lights, there's a laughing Tony Blair politician, big book, hardback, with basically talking about the president and Tony Blair, basically. That's on a person's car, but basically it comes straight after a knife and kill sticker in a car, which I'm not happy about. So that's him, shoot him dead, Saven said. Grey knife shaped sexual car. In total it's been about 400 cars, which is the average amount for this type of road. Nothing too drastic, nothing quiet. A squeaky sound made by a boy goes, hey! But more squeaky than that, by a boy in a car, and that overhanging trailer was not quite, but you're just about near enough, 1 foot away. It's something that can be stated as nearby, but not actually ripping my legs off. They haven't broken the record, but ear-shattering loud bikes being smashed in my ears tied to an erection. You quite literally, this is one of the heaviest, since I moved to Yeovil, for being ear-shattering loud bikes to erections today. Right, I've just had to have more bikes slammed to my penis shooting up, tied to my willy going hard, or sexual impulses in my penis. Nothing I can do about it. The last 2 days this has all been stepped up when it comes to that action, but they're also stepping up lookalikes to people who sexually abused me as a child to an erection, via never missing out on the loud bike on every erection as well. Although I haven't written it down as such because it's not really making them much of a suggestion, it's interesting to find out why they're setting up a Harvey van, a Harvey van, and a Hardy lorry, sorry. Those have occurred about 10 times, 15 times today, and I just don't know what they're trying to suggest. So, but I've got to mention it because obviously, you know, it's not a suggestive setup that I write down as such, but it's going to have to start being written down because I don't know what they're trying to suggest. Right, caught unaware, the government needs to fucking try and rip my fucking legs off with overhanging trailer. As soon as I take the fucking battery out of the digital audio recording device, because one battery is taken out so I don't push record or whatever. You don't lose the data when you take a battery out, but I just take the one out because I have to have it there in emergency for when I'm doing the next recording or an animal speaks or whatever. Anyway, the government are just trying to slam and fucking trying to beat me to fucking death. They want me fucking knocked off big time. The government in the UK are trying to knock me off ever since Labour came in power. Mind you, they were doing this back in the time Labour was in fucking power last time. When Conservatives were in power, they've been doing it, yes, but they're not as fucking, you know, not as fucking staky, not when it comes to that specific setup. There's always nasty setups, but when it comes to actually trying to knock me off using force against me, it's not been this fucking heavy. Alright, the regrettable bastards. Hang on. Get that fucking trailer, go on, fucking rip my legs off, come on Christ, you fucking diseased bastard, you fucking dust in my fucking, you cruelty fucking cunt, Christ. Yeah, so they're just getting away with it, the government are getting, oh you fucking twisted cunt. Yeah, so yeah, I'm trying to avoid the area, but the government want me hit off. Right, if I can get my fucking say that is. Right, since the last recording, 8 times loud bike to an erection, ear shattering loud bike to erection, 10 times loud, but with a specific design on the bike to make it look like handlebars are higher than usual, and small wheels, motorbike, some form of racer motorbike that the youngsters drive, choked by catalytic converter stench. In total, it started off to be moderate flow of traffic and then went to about another 500 vehicles. It's every time I take the battery out of the fucking digital audio recording device, the little bastards suddenly step it up right to that split second. Then obviously you've got to wait 10 seconds for it to load to go back to its state before you can push record. Anyway, the bastards have just set up another bike tied to my fucking itchy bumhole. Right, now now there's a bit of quiet road or path or whatever you want to call it. Maybe I can get to some conspicuous information of some conspiracy stuff of what has caused 12 recordings to delete itself off of this digital audio recording device when it shouldn't be doing that. I've already filmed this on the camera to confirm it, because it's part of the documentary of when I was doing the prayer issue in the church, telling the Creator God he's a sick bastard and he wants to sexually slaughter me, and I said, I'm praying for it, Christ, you fucking disease bastard, and whatever else. So I lost my temper. I managed to keep my cool, didn't manage to damage anything in the church, but you know, this is going back several hours ago, 2 hours ago, whenever. More than that now, yeah, about 3 hours ago nearly, when I did that. And what happens? As soon as I did that prayer, all the fucking setups and trying to knock me off, trying to rip my legs off, trying to put me down as a sick cunt. Absolutely fucking unbelievable. The government need me hit off. I don't know what the fucking reason is. They were doing it when Labour was in power. They tried to hit me off at the Fathers for Justice event. The Fathers for Justice is when they had all the nightclubs open, extended hours, and the bar next to me, which is known as Squib Pub. They had scaffolding over my building, and they had setups which I can't mention because it will offend my father, but they were being pathetic about it, and Labour were in power when they were doing this, and they're starting all this again now, ever since they've been in power. 6 weeks before they got in power is when all this started up again, and then there's been numbers, literally daily, and several times or more daily, of suggestions that I'm not able to state because I don't want to offend my family, where they've needed to step up all this action. There's one specific van that they were setting up almost every single day, and on some days can be 3 or 4 times, but they've always done it at times where I can't photograph the evidence, and if I do photograph the evidence, it's not going to go down very well, because my dad said he was going to report me for this specific van name. Now, this all stopped. That van name stopped last year and section of this year. As soon as April came and I came back from staying at my dad's, and you went through the process of the build-up before Labour came in power again, they started to increase that van, started to cause trouble, and I mentioned it to the support worker, social worker. She decided to end her post with me, meaning when I was mentioning all this increase, just before Labour got in power, and said, because at the time they weren't suggesting Labour was going in power, they were trying to tell me that they're ripping me to fucking pieces and that the Liberal Democrats are going in power. And they were doing that for a month, literally timing that ripping you to pieces van with next to a Liberal Democrat sign or whatever. And they kept on doing it. They don't just want to rip me to pieces, they're making it fucking clear they want me fucking knocked off. So, yeah, I'm getting a bit pissed off of it. There's no need to go on and on and on for it. Then wait until you're in your 40s when it's too late to have sex or whatever. Nail you as a sick cunt and try and rip you to pieces. That's what I'm born for, to be ripped to fucking pieces under their Masonic fucking Freemasonry, evil fucking powers of their fucking reptilian hybrid fucking race. Right, so, you know, all this conspiracy stuff's been taken off of YouTube and off the internet. They won't have it on there. But the problem is, they're getting away with doing it. They're getting away with ripping me to fucking pieces in disguise. Little sneaky bastards. Anyway, although the Liberal Democrats didn't get into power, they made it through on the local elections. So in some ways they are in power, but only for the town I live, which is Yeovil. So yes, they did win the election. So if you want to say that they're ripping me to pieces and got in power, yes, but for the main election in London, no, it's Labour that got in power. They didn't really make that suggestion, to be honest, that Labour were going in power in London. They were more concentrated on making the suggestion the Liberal Democrats are ripping you to fucking pieces and knifing you to the fucking floor in cold blood. That's their fucking setup, or taking the piss out of me in other ways. So I'm getting a bit fucked off with it. No, obviously I had to lose my temper today, and what I said, I've put a tiny bit of graffiti, nothing too drastic, on a signpost because the government are trying to hit me off. I won't get my say. It's the only way I can get my say without the government trying to hit me off. The fact that they've attempted murder means that I've had to do that. Like I said, it's only a little bit of writing, and it's extremely rare I lose my temper or put graffiti anywhere. But you've got to take into account, they've been trying to drastically taking measures fucking seriously, and I mean fucking seriously, to try and fucking knock me off today. And the other thing that they're doing frequently today, to be nasty bastards, is timing a lookalike to someone who sexually abused me as a child, timed as my willy shoots up. And they've not just done it 3 or 4 times, you're looking at about 10 times they've done this today, especially if you go back to the 12 recordings that got deleted off of here. Now, they shouldn't have even deleted. I'm not exactly sure how they deleted, because even if you take the batteries out, which I did, I take one battery out so I don't push any of the buttons. You don't need to have any batteries in there at all, but I keep one in there because it makes it easier to push record when I have to do a recorder setup, or I mean audio recorder setup, when something kicks off. Well, it looks like an invisible force has deleted all that fucking evidence off, and I mean there's stuff on there that I really needed to keep. There is stuff I actually needed to keep in my own folder, in my personal Deep Depression Life Story Pack folder as well. But the Creator God, maybe the prayer did it, maybe that prayer. Either way, that bastard wants that information off. I can't remember what I put, but there's 12 recordings, and there's roughly about 50 minutes worth of recordings amongst those 12 minutes. I know it's under an hour, but it's definitely somewhere between 40 and 50 minutes. It might be in the edge of 39, 38, something like that, but like I said, I haven't counted it for minutes. I'm just going by an average of the amount of time I spent talking into the microphone on the recordings. So it could be anywhere from the high 30s, it's definitely going to be in the high 30s at the minimum, if it is in the 30s, of how many minutes I've already recorded, to roughly 50 minutes. I can't see it being any more than 50 minutes, but and somewhere between 40 and 50 is where I guess it is. Well, that's what's been fucking deleted off, and I don't know how. Just an invisible force. But and also, not only that, but I had a couple of recordings of some animal voice sounds that are rare to come by. One of them was to tell me to fuck people that raped me as a child, and the other one was a laugh sound timed to an erection with a loud bike. But the actual voice sound that occurred after that was a crow saying, actually I can't remember what the voice sound was. So either way, God's fucking fallen. One of the two, God has fucking fallen and trying to kill me so he can rip me to pieces in the fire of hell, or get Jesus to fuck the guts in and out of me as a child through adults in my next life when I'm a baby, or the bastard just wants me destroyed. But if you look at it, for fuck's sake. Right, so starting a bit of trouble with some setups regarding, well, we had some yellow cars and some orange cars and more yellow cars. Penis shoots up some motorbike and then grey sexual car, and then they're trying to sort of make the suggestion of church, or me going to the church or whatever. Well, if you're going to, well, we'll mention one thing. I've already mentioned this, it's already on the internet. Actually, it's already on YouTube. I've already made a documentary of this. I've made a documentary of, I put the information in the letter I had in a post, both on YouTube and Facebook, so it's on the internet, it's all on there already. I'm banned from going to the church. Well, not actually banned, but I was in the top balcony for 25 minutes trying to film the old radiator, and I wanted to walk down the stairs, which are old stairs, to go to the open door where the spiral staircase is in the church to do a filming. As I went to do that, these two people that were hogging the loo for 25 minutes finally came out, which was a young girl with a lady. So they got in the way of my recording, so I said alright. And then she started a row saying that this second I'm going to get my fucking husband to fucking smash you in and all the rest of it. And I thought to myself, it was not my fault you were in the way. I didn't expect you to come out to the exact second I walked past. So I cut that piece of info. So I chopped that video and I put it on YouTube and Facebook. And I got in trouble for putting it on Facebook and YouTube. So and I never actually completed a recording, so I deleted the first part because I wanted to do it in one go, in one recording, when it came to that specific recording. Anyway, it got reported, and they said we can't legally stop you coming to the church, but what we can do is if you do return to the church, or if you go to the church, we said we've had to report you to the administrator of the church or something like that, and we have full right to inform the police if you come to the church. So they're getting shitty like that. So I said, don't fucking worry about it. I'm not interested. So at the time that occurred, believe it or not, the time I was walking back, I lost a piece of paper of the stuff that all the setups that are occurring. The government were just setting up this setup, or the creator god was setting up this setup, just to tell me that you're sick and that you're supposed to fuck a specific person, and I won't say what the person's name is because they shouldn't be doing it. I just started insultingly doing that until I came back, and then they started getting nasty with black and blue cars, black knife shape, black gun shape, gun shape, doing all the fucking stupid setups. And in 10 minutes I walked back, you're looking at about, on that day, actually I can't remember, but it could be about 400, maybe 500 setups. That's including all the cars on the road. So yeah, they were giving it some. The government have been giving it some for the last 7-8 weeks now. Since 6 weeks before Labour, fuck's sake, and choked by catalysts. That's another problem. Right, I can't get my say. Smashed glass looking lorry. There's also a Hopkins looking lorry which is also smashed glass looking, or some suggestions similar. I can't get my say. You better bin it van. SK Basser van. SK Basser, or Sick Basser. BASSER. It's a new van name. Then BKT Bucket van, or whatever you want to pronounce it as. Black mixed with red car. Black and blue. Black and blue. Black and blue. And drain cover hit over once. Right, I'm literally stuck under on a seat, basically near the bus stop. I can't really go anywhere because that traffic on that road is 4 times heavier than it used to. Well, it's 4 times heavier than it's been. I've only been here a few times in the past. It's 4 times heavier than what it's been ever before. And I've come here in the summer as well, by the way. It's June, I think. We're now in the end of July, or whatever it is. So, they're just stepping up the action like there's no tomorrow. Anyway, there's a tractor with a spike at me. Then a crow goes ha ha ha. A manslaughter jumper. A smiles all around van. Gun looking tent box on a car roof timed. Rent-a-kill van. Going, gone written on the side of a car. Construction van. White car. Smashed glass looking Hopkins lorry. So it kind of suggests that in some ways. Not as suggestive as the vehicles that I've seen with the Hopkins earlier, but... And... yeah, there we are. That's my bus, but in the other direction. Yeah, it's 4 times heavier this road than usual. Right, grey blue over drain cover. Drain cover's hit. There's been about 50 more cars over drain cover. Someone says knife you child abuser just. Turn head, black and blue timed. Penis up, 2 bikes timed. And then the road goes quiet for 30 seconds for the first time in about 20 minutes, if that. Right, so they're stepping up this traffic. So there's been about another 30 to 40 vehicles in the last couple of minutes. The drain covers it over. Suggestion is strong. Well, I had a bit of rain, so just trying to work out how much cloud we've had today, because it's been mostly timed when I'm taking pictures of setups or doing a recording documenting today's problems. You've definitely had 50 minutes of cloudy weather, which is a bonus. It's not great, but you've definitely had about 50 minutes in total for the whole day. But the times that is occurring is being sneakily done at times of when I'm trying to photograph setups or doing a film where it suddenly turns cloudy to the split second I push record and then sunny again when I push stop, sort of thing. They've been doing that as well. It's like it's controlled, the weather's controlled in a pattern where they're sneakily doing it. So as soon as you get the camera out to take a picture of a setup, it suddenly goes cloudy, and then after you've taken that picture it's sunny again. So if I was to guess, you've had about roughly 50 minutes of cloud today. Maybe if it continues to rain, maybe you might reach an hour. I'll let you know. Red sexual car at me. Probably got out of the drain cover. Got once while I was down the drain. Yeah. Right, so... Right, this is coincidence, but it's got to be mentioned. I don't know how that's occurred either. It is definitely a coincidence, it's not done deliberately, but there's a certain way that blue and sick car certain way that van went over the road, or the ramps in the road, and it came out in a symbolic pattern as to knife you dead. So yeah. Well, I'm not really getting a say, but they're fucking packing this traffic on this road. In the time phrase that I've been here, you look at there's been a load of black and blue, black, sexual, grey. Like I said, I've been here, I guess it's about 8 times before, maybe 10 times before, and this road's 4 times busier than what has ever been before for North Cadbury. Right, so spit talking initially, face towards me. 2 people on the bus have mistaken me as Savannah saying paedophile. That's Savannah. Saw his photo, gonna fucking get him and fucking knife him instead. Popping, dribbling, wet bow. This was my lady next to me on the bus and spit talking. And Granny just does loud popping. Sorry, loud speaking next to me. Right, so I push record on this digital audio device when it gets on and gets off the bus. Conversation I tried recording on the bus, and after that, obviously there's more cell calls on the bus, but I'm gonna have him, I'm gonna fucking knife him, fucking ambulance said, but like I said, the government have been trying to hit me off all day, so it's going to continue and continue. There's been roughly 300 black and blue sick cars in that part, every car out of that 300, every single car, not just 99.9% every car. I'm in the communal garden. I didn't really want to do this while there's people about, but I've got no choice in the matter. The government has stepped up all this action, so there's been 300 more cars, black and blue, sick, white, cell call at me. Started car, ambulance, black, white, micro van, blue knife looking sexual car, white. I'm going to get him stabbed, I can't. All these threats I'm about to mention now are just one set of people, or 2 people on the bus. Ambulance said, no, yeah, I think that says sick cunt, the Savannah knife him dead. But then you had Just Maria car, knife him dead, Savannah knife, no sick cunt, Savannah knife him dead said, bonus a motorbike. gonna fucking get him up, said, get him in that's dead, said, bash his fucking Swede in, fucking rapist, 2 white cars, red, white, get a fucking ambulance, get him fucking beaten, said, sick, come break him back up, spineless fuck, he's a pervert guarantee, said, grey, penis up 2 bikes, red, black and blue across, and very difficult because the government has stepped all this action up. Red, white, bow whistles, penis up, motorbike, black and blue, white, sick, black and blue, yellow, white, black and blue, white, 100 plus more cars, 100% every car set up in this pattern, D-class van, bash his brain dead, with a syringe, surprised he's still here, ambulance timed, he's a paedophile dead, black and blue, red, grey, white, red, that's it, gonna fucking stab him dead, knife him down, got age, said, red, white, sick, timed, cell-call, bow whistles, 40 more, person who had the flu on the bus is on the phone for 14 minutes. Sick, penis up, 4 more, black and blue, sick, white, black and blue, 200 more cars. 4 reverse heavy, 4 side cars, 7 more. 25 cars per 5 seconds. It's upside down. Then obviously the government into every 5 seconds there's about 25 cars passing me. Rough pie types people in my direction, more rough ties. Gun, black and brown, blue, down, gun down t-shirt, black, grey, sick, white, black and blue, bono, motorbike from behind, cold control van, penis up 2 motorbike, sick, white, penis, it goes on like that basically. And while in the staff office, there was 6 loud bikes to erections. Then there was another 6 while trying to do something else. And 12 loud bikes to erections when I got into my place. I've lost the paper of the threat. There's some fucking child abuser threat to knife me in, which was barked by a dog. Busting in Justin, bow whistles being busted, no one left, said, girl says being beat up, paedophile, child molester, sick cunt, raped. Well, I can't say what the name is, but let's just say it's not a good name, and if I mention the name it will cause trouble. Bow whistles, dog barks, bash you in, beat you up, child rapist, everything gone, said, and there's been another 2 loud bikes to erections since the time that I did this. Right, a police siren say, lost your life, you paedophile. I've forgotten my written down, hang on. Smash you in, Justin said. Smash you in, molested Sadie, banged. Right, all the banging started. Smash you in, banged. You raped her, John, banged, maybe, that name. Sick, Justin, smash you in, smash your head in, Justin, banged. I've been told I've raped a name of someone who raped me as a child and they're getting nasty about it. And there's banging saying, somebody says knife him down, break him down, penis up, loud bike. And then there's a little banging in sequence to threats as well, similar, and there's been a gunshot sound. This could be one of the highest threats I've had. Paedophile Justin, closed 39, Justin said. But said in a digging way, as if to say 39 is the wrong age for you to go with, because I'm 43 coming up 44. Schizophrenia, sick as fuck, said. Lost your life, sick cunt. Dog barks, stab you dead. Tried raping Callum Evans, when I've never had sex with Amy Weston's brother, or tried raping him. Right, so it's one of those evenings where things are kicking off, there's a lot of shouting, it's been going on for about 30 minutes. A few loud bikes, not as bad as I thought it was going to turn out. A lot of threats from outside, a lot of dog barks, a lot of animal voice sounds, and bad, it's not good, but I'll keep you informed on the next video. And the start of the next video is bad to start with, because there's stuff on here that's going to go on the next one that I got to mention. Here's me's asleep, dead meat said.